Barbara came to Island Beach to spend some time with us, and before that, we spent a lot of time with Bonnie and Alan. This was the first part of December. We got in around December 3rd, 1985. And then Ron and Elaine and the children came. We spent some nice time together at Highland Beach, and Ron and brother Alan and Bonnie and the kids came down. We went on the beach, had a lot of fun. We're looking for a great reunion, and we hope that we'll have many for many years.
We are now in Highland Beach, Florida, right? Mm-hmm. And we're at Mimi and Poppy's condominium.
Right.
Tell me what's going on here today.
I think we're getting ready to swim, and we just ate lunch.
And who's here?
Everybody.
Well, who's everybody?
All the cousins.
And who are they?
Brielle, Spencer, Quentin, Nicole, Bradley, and Danielle. And Robin and Michael. And Ian, Michael.
Okay. Where'd you come from?
Louisville, Kentucky.
Okay. How old are you now?
I'm going to be 11 the 26th of December.
That's in 2 days, right?
Right.
Okay, you'll be 11. And where do you go to school?
Louisville Collegiate.
Okay, and what grade are you in?
Fifth.
What do you think your friends think about you as far as, they think you're wild or crazy or quiet, or what do you think your friends think about you?
I don't know.
You don't know? Well, what do you think about you?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, what about your brother? Y'all fight?
Yes.
What do y'all usually fight about?
Who gets to watch which TV?
Okay.
I mean, who gets to watch what channel?
Okay. What do you fight with your daddy about?
We fight your daddy about. I don't know.
You don't fight? What about your mommy?
No, we never fight.
You never fight either. Okay,
No.
just your brother.
Yeah.
Over what channel to watch?
He wants to watch Mask Steel Robo Force. No, and I want to watch Turkey Television. Mask Steel Robo Force is just plain old math. See, it's a show and it's called Plain Old Math. No, it's called Math. No, it's called Plain Old Math.
You take in school?
PE, math, science, history, reading, English, art, and music. I think that's it.
What's your best subject?
I don't know.
What do you like the most?
Science. I don't like science, but I guess it's my best subject.
What's your worst subject?
Math.
Okay. You're on vacation now, right?
Yep.
Did you come from Disney World?
Mm-hmm.
What did you like there the most?
In Epcot or the Magic Kingdom?
Let's start with the Magic Kingdom.
Magic Kingdom, I know what you like. I don't know. Hold it. You said what you liked. She did. I don't remember.
What about Epcot?
In Epcot?
Mm-hmm.
Imagination.
Okay. You remember, what's that little guy's name?
Figment.
Figment, right. Okay. Remember the dancing water? Did you see the water dancing around?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to say anything to Mimi and Poppy?
Thank you for letting me stay here.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. What is your name?
Belle.
What?
Belle.
Belle what?
Well,
Where'd you learn how to speak?
Quinton, Australia.
Where's Australia?
In New York.
Can you talk like you're from North Carolina?
Yeah.
Okay. Your fingers taste good?
Yeah.
And how old are you?
7.
Okay. If you keep talking like that, I think I'm going to end the interview.
Okay.
Okay.
She's Brielle Weisberg.
What are you doing here today?
I'm looking at the sky over there.
What color is it?
Orange. Gray, white, and blue. And orange. And it has a little purple in it.
Where do you go to school?
Cushman School.
And what grade are you in?
Second grade.
And what subjects do you take?
Art, library, so, language, art, library, science, math, social studies, math, everything.
What's your best subject?
That's not all.
Oh.
Stupid Spanish. Lunch, PE, recess,
And what, do you take any lessons or extra things?
language test, science test.
Okay. What's your best subject?
Everything except Spanish and math.
Okay. You want to say anything to Mimi and Poppy?
Bye-bye. The condo is pretty.
What? Oh, the condo's pretty?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Next.
I want to tell them.
And what is your name?
Weisberg.
Okay, and how old are you?
6.
6?
Yes.
And where do you go to school?
Country day.
Country Day. You have a brother?
Yes.
You have a sister?
Yes.
What's your sister's name?
Danielle.
And what's your brother's name?
Bradley.
And where does Bradley go to school?
Knesset.
I see. Now,
Danielle goes to school.
are you having fun on your vacation?
Yes.
Okay. Now, what subjects do you take? What grade are you in?
First.
What, do you have subjects at school?
Yes.
What?
Art. Music.
Okay, now move your hands from your mouth because I can't see your mouth. Okay. Okay. Now, Nicole, Nicole, look at me over here. Who is your best friend at school? We'll come back to that. No one. Okay, let me ask you a question. Do you ever fight with your father?
No.
You never do?
No.
No? You ever fight with your mother?
No.
Well, I bet you fight with Bradley.
Yeah.
What do you fight with Bradley about?
Everything.
What do you mean everything?
What?
What do you mean everything?
I bet.
What do you usually fight about? You fight over what channel to watch?
Yes.
Well, why don't you call dubs on the channel or on your favorite chair? That's what your father and I used to do.
What? Who's Dubs?
You don't know what dubs is?
No.
Okay, I think we have somebody back here who can tell us what it means.
Dubs is when you say, I have dubs on something, that means that you have it first, that you called it first. Okay, that means if you want to watch a certain program, you say, I have dubs on that program, and you get to watch it. That's what it means.
Okay, does that sound like a good idea?
No.
You'd rather fight?
Then Bradley would say, no, I said it first. I said it first. That causes a bigger problem. Yeah.
Okay, now, Nicole,
What?
are you going to go swimming soon or put your bathing suit on?
I don't know.
Well, what do you mean you don't know?
I just don't know.
Hey, is Brielle your friend there?
What?
Brielle your friend?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't y'all, how about a hug? Can we get a hug on the camera?
Yeah. Ow!
All right, now
Get closer together, but back there.
back there on the other bed, and you got to lay still. What I know is, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I guess a chicken.
Why do you want to be a chicken? Why do you want to be a chicken?
She wants to lay eggs and
Oh.
get happy.
No, seriously, Nicole, what do you want to be?
I want to be a chicken.
No, what would you really like? We're going to leave Nicole and we're going to come back. Okay?
I would like to be a McDonald's hamburger.
Brielle. Brielle, what would you like to be when you grow up?
Be serious, Brielle.
Yes.
I don't know.
You don't know? What would you think you'd like to be?
A movie star.
A movie star? Well, that's
Or a
nice.
model.
Or a model? That's very nice. That's very nice.
I'll be a model.
And Robin, what would you like to be?
Just a minute. I want to tell you what Michael would like to be, my brother. He said that he would like to be a pig.
Sit down. Sit down. Come here. All the boys, come here. Sit down.
Roll around in the mud.
Come here.
Michael doesn't really want to be a pig and roll around in the mud. He said he really wants to be the mayor or the president.
Bradley,
What?
this is the Weisberg Family documentary. I want to ask you some questions, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, now, tell me your name.
Bradley.
Okay, Bradley what?
What?
Bradley what? That's a very unusual name. No, Bradley Weisberg, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how old are you, Bradley?
5.
And what's your birthday?
August 29.
Okay, and where do you live?
In Kentucky.
Okay, do you know your street address?
What? I mean, no.
You want a little help?
62.
6213 Glen Hill Road. My telephone number is 4261974.
Very good. Okay, and where do you go to school?
Vanessa's Israel Preschool.
And what's your teacher's name?
Miss Palmer.
She nice?
Yes.
What do you learn in preschool?
Working spelling words.
You can spell words?
Mm-hmm.
Can you spell Bradley?
Bradley.
Very good. What other words can you spell? What's the hardest word you know how to spell?
Goat.
How do you spell goat?
Oh no.
That is a tough word then. Okay.
Andy.
Okay. Michael, can you spell goat?
No.
Spencer, can you spell goat? I didn't think so. Okay. Now, Bradley,
What?
you have 2 sisters, right? What are their names?
Nicole and Nell.
Okay.
Take your hands out of your mouth.
Yeah,
Why
take-
don't you sit up? You want to just sit up?
Do you fight with your sisters?
Well, my baby is just born, so I can't, but I fight with Nicole.
What do you fight with Nicole about?
What?
What do you fight about with Nicole?
Like, if I get a little baby and it's no fair to her, and she tries to grab it away.
I see. And when you fight, who do you complain to, your mother or your father?
Mother.
Okay, what does your mother say?
Come here, or I'm going to spank her, or put her in the room.
And whose fault? Is it usually her fault, or is it ever your fault?
It's Nicole.
Always Nicole's?
No, sometimes mine.
Oh, okay, well that's good. Now, what do you do when you're punished? What does your mommy or daddy do when they punish you?
All I do is they go in my room.
And they make you stay in your room?
Yeah.
For how long?
Well, this is a bad punishment. Well, you see, for Nicole, when she was very mean and one whole day, so my mom says that you'll not get company for about 8 days.
Well, what she did was pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
So did that seem like fair punishment?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, around your house, let me ask you something. You eat most of the food that they serve you for dinner?
Sometimes I don't, but I like it.
They serve pretty good food at your house? That's good. And milk, you drink your milk?
Yes.
Okay, what kind of milk do you drink?
White.
White milk?
And chocolate.
I see. And do you use your fork and knife?
Sometimes I use my knife.
Just your knife?
Well, sometimes I use my knife, but I often use my fork a lot.
That's good. And are your manners pretty good?
Yes.
What time do you go to bed?
I don't know.
Do you usually give your mommy and daddy a hard time when it's time for bed, or you go to bed easily?
Well, my mom and dad tell me when to.
Or do you go? Do you listen to them?
Yes.
You wear pajamas?
Yes.
You have a favorite pair of pajamas?
No.
Okay, now,
Throw it away.
do you fall asleep pretty easily at night?
No.
Well, what do you do when you can't sleep?
You just come out.
And then you go back and you fall asleep?
No.
No? How do you fall asleep when you can't sleep?
I never.
Oh, okay. Do you have a light in your room?
No.
No? You get a story before you go to bed?
Well, I'll tell you.
Okay, please.
Well, my closet light is on and I never get sleep.
Oh, okay.
Except when Poppy knows.
Do you ever dream?
No.
No?
I never sleep. That's what I told you.
You never sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, I don't believe it.
No, I did. I don't.
Never?
Yeah, never.
That's very unusual. You know that? Don't you get tired?
No.
Oh, well, that's very interesting. Well, that's pretty much all the questions I have. I wonder if maybe, your daddy's right here. Maybe he has some questions for you.
Yeah, Brad. Let's see. What is it that you think you'd like to be when you grow up?
Don't
You know? Huh?
I don't want to be first.
Oh, you don't. Okay, you don't have to be first.
I'll
But
be last.
you want to be last?
Okay,
You want to
wait.
answer that one
I'm gonna
later?
be first.
You want to be first? Well, what do you want to be, Michael, when you grow up?
Bear.
A bear. Why do you want
A
to?
mayor.
Oh, a mayor. Why do you want to be a mayor? Huh? How come? Or would you rather be a cowboy?
A mayor.
A mayor, huh? Okay.
You want to boss people around? That's fun, isn't it? Okay, what do you think you have to do to be a mayor?
Check stuff.
Check stuff? Well, how do you get to be mayor? You know? You don't know what you have to do. You think you have to go to school?
Oh.
Do you know any mayors?
Yeah.
Who?
Abraham.
Jerry Abraham?
Jerry. I can't pronounce his name.
Is it Jerry?
No.
Is his name Jerry?
Abraham. Couldn't say it.
Jerry ate some ham. His name Jerry ate some ham. To some serious things. Where do you go to school?
Audubon to Miss Audubon.
Audubon?
Audubon.
Audubon?
Yeah.
And what's your teacher's name?
Yeah. Miss Denny.
Miss what?
Denny.
Denny?
Yeah.
What grade are you in?
Denny. First.
First grade? You learning how to, the letters of the alphabet?
No.
You don't know the letters of the alphabet?
I don't know how to read.
You know how to read?
Yeah.
What words can you read?
Cat.
Cat?
Hat. Yeah.
Do you know the story about the cat in the hat came back
Yeah.
by Dr. Seuss?
Yeah.
It's a pretty funny book, isn't it?
Yeah.
That cat is something else. Now, you have a sister?
No.
Do you fight with her?
Yeah.
What about? Tell me about the worst fight you ever had.
When I got something that she wanted to have, she tried to grab it away.
She tried to grab it away from you? What was it? Do you remember? Did y'all fight? Did anybody get hurt?
Robin did.
What did you do to her?
Well, I kicked her.
You could where? In the head?
Behind.
In the chest? Did it hurt her? Did you get punished? You didn't.
No, I didn't.
Have you ever been punished?
No, I mean, we didn't fight with it. You said, can I have it, please?
Oh, I see. So, did she ask for it nicely?
Yeah.
I see. But you kicked her anyway?
No.
Oh. Well, have you ever been punished?
Stop it!
What kind of punishment did you get? What kind of punishment you get? I understand Do you have a pinball machine in your basement?
Yeah.
Are you pretty well recognized as a pinball wizard? You a pretty good pinball player?
Yeah, I could be my dad.
What's the best score you've ever had?
150,000,
150,000, love 100?
1100.
1,100. I see.
Uh,
Oh, now tell me, when your mommy gets mad at you, what does she make you do?
Sometimes she says, stop it.
Is that all she says?
Yeah.
And what about your daddy? What's he say?
Next time, I don't know.
You don't know? Do they ever get mad at you? I bet your mama can give you a good screaming, can't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. She yell more at you or at Robin?
Huh?
She yell more at you or at Robin?
Mommy, yeah.
I see. Now we're at Mimi and Poppy's right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, their condo in Florida?
Yeah.
You want to say anything to them now? Because this is going to be on TV in a little bit, and they're going to be watching.
No.
You don't want to say anything? Okay. Do you have any wish? Any special wish?
Yeah.
What's that?
On the whole set Transformers, whole set of
Move your hand.
Joe, and the whole set of the Thundercats.
That's what you want?
Yeah.
Okay. Any other special wish?
Yeah.
What?
And robotics.
What do you think you'll be when you grow up?
A mayor.
A mayor. Okay, well, good luck, especially since, you know everything you have to do to become mayor, right? Okay. Okay.
Well, this is Danielle. What's your last name, Danielle? Danielle Weisberg. And she just woke up from her nap. And she's going to go eat lunch now, right, Danielle? Can you wave to the camera? Can you wave? Hello? Say hello. Can you wave, honey? She's 19 months old. Come here. Come on, Danielle. No? She says no a lot. She doesn't know how to say yes. And she's having a ball. She went out on the beach this morning and walked for about an hour and a half and then took a nice nap. What, Bradley?
Well, you see, when something drops and she sees it, she says, uh-oh.
Okay, we just want to say hello.
Okay. Spencer, you know what this is, don't you? This is the Weisberg Family documentary.
Yeah.
You agree to answer questions?
Yeah.
Truthfully?
Yeah.
The whole truth? Nothing but the truth? So help you God?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your name? Spencer Weisberg?
Yeah.
And where do you live? North Carolina?
No.
59. In what city?
Miami.
And what's your telephone number?
7575978.
Where do you go to school?
Cushman.
What grade are you in?
I don't know.
What's your teacher's name?
Mr. Johnny and Mrs. Hunter.
Okay. And what do you study in school?
Coloring.
Coloring?
Yeah.
Are you good at that?
Yeah.
Okay. What else do you study?
Homework.
Okay. Do you do your homework?
Yeah.
Now, you don't know how to read yet, do you? But does your mommy or daddy read you stories at night before you go to bed?
Yeah.
What's your favorite story?
I don't have one.
Do you have lots of favorite stories?
No.
No? You like different stories?
Yeah.
Okay, now, you have a brother?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Quinn.
Okay, and you have a sister?
Yeah.
Okay, do you fight with either of them?
Yeah.
Which one?
Both.
Okay, let's start with Brielle. What do you usually fight with Brielle about?
About no, having someone goes in one room and someone goes in the other.
Okay, and what do you fight with Quentin about?
About going on bed.
You You share your room with Quentin?
Yeah.
Do you like that?
No. Spencer, get your bathing suit on. You are not supposed to be here.
Now, do you ever get punished by your mommy and daddy?
Yeah.
Okay, who punishes you more, your mommy or your daddy?
Mom.
What does she do to you?
Lock me in my room.
For how long?
I don't know.
Do you usually deserve it when she does that to you? Have you usually been bad?
No.
No? She just does it for no good reason at all?
For a good reason.
A good reason? What's usually the reason?
I don't behave myself.
Okay. Now what about your daddy? What does he do?
He says, what's a good punishment?
And what do you tell him?
I don't know. Locked in the corner.
Okay, and you stand in the corner?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what would you like to be when you grow up? What would you like to be when you grow up? You can name several things if you want. A pirate? Okay. How do you think you train to be a pirate? Do you have to go to school? Go on a boat?
Yeah.
Okay. You can be a good pirate or a bad pirate? Bad? And what kind of bad things will you do as a bad pirate?
Let no one on my boat.
Okay. Now, who's that there behind you?
Priya.
And who is she? What's that noise?
I don't know. The telephone.
Okay, now listen. You know, we're at Mimi and Poppy's at their condo. You want to say anything to them?
No.
Nothing?
No.
Okay. Anything else you want to say to the camera?
No.
Anything silly?
No.
Do you ever act silly?
No.
Can you make a silly face?
He does. You want me to?
Can you make a silly face, Spencer?
I don't know how.
Oh, okay. There's Brielle making a very silly face. That's an ugly face. That's a silly, ugly face. Mimi, come here. Okay, sit down here on the chair here, on the bed.
No way, honey.
Just a little one thing. Let me ask you something. How's your condo coming?
Wonderful.
Sit down here. I can't get you in there.
All right.
Okay, tell me some of the problems you're having.
No, I don't want to start.
Well, even though you got a workman here, he's here. It's the ones who are not here you want to tell us about.
No, I'm not going to tell you about that, but we love it.
Okay.
We really love it. It's beautiful.
Okay, now tell me, you're staying here until January when?
The 8th.
And then you're coming back January?
21st.
Okay. Now, how long do you think you'll stay after that?
Well, we're going back in February, I think.
And will you come back again in the winter?
Yeah, we'll be back for March.
For March? And then what about April?
No, I'm not sure we'll be back in April.
Okay, now wait a second. This will be your first winter here in Florida. You used to have a condo in Fort Lauderdale, right?
Right.
What is the most time you ever spent in a winter in Florida when you had the condo in Fort Lauderdale?
2 weeks.
That was about it. For the whole winter?
Well, yeah, we'd go for 2 weeks and we'd go home for a month and sometimes we'd go back for 2 weeks.
But that was about it, about a month. Now this time you plan to spend more time in Florida.
Sure.
Okay. What are you looking forward to down here?
Being with you all.
Okay. And do you think you'll ever fish with Dad or?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Now tell me, since you've been down here this time, have you made any contacts with any of your old friends?
They know we're here and I know where they are, but I haven't had time.
Because you've been working on.
Busy.
Okay. When do you think the place will finally be ready?
John? I don't know.
Okay.
In about another month or so.
Okay. I'm sure you're looking forward to that.
And how?
Okay.
That's enough, Alan.
That's it. Okay. I'm not going to push it.
All right.
Thank you very much. Dad, this is the Weisberg Family documentary. I want to ask you a few questions,
Yes,
okay?
sir, son.
Excuse me,
You
just...
tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing. Okay. Okay, now, you got all your grandchildren here, right?
Yeah, right.
And they've been driving you a little bit crazy?
No,
Not at all.
they're not. You know why? They're
What?
my grandchildren.
Okay. Now, you've been down here how long this time?
I guess we've been here about 3 weeks now.
Have you had a chance to go fishing yet?
And I haven't been fishing, been working. Mom's got me scrubbing floors, I'm doing ironing, you know, doing housework, and I think I'm gonna keep the job.
Okay. Now, when are you going to get some fishing tackle?
Yeah, I had some tackle and I loaned it to someone and it got corroded, so we had to dispose of them. But I'm gonna get some surf cat tackle.
What kind of fish they catch out here?
They catch blues when the blues are running, catch mackerel, and they fish with fresh mullet. You have to seine for the fresh mullet.
You have to what for them?
Seine for them. You take a big net, you know, and you go into shallow water and you get these fresh mullet. Throw them out, and you can surf right by our condo. We can do it.
You use anything like weights or any
Well,
lures?
yeah, you want to go down the bottom.
So what do? You have a weight at the bottom and then let the mullet swim around?
Not too much of a weight, just enough to keep it off of the surface. It's live bait.
Now, I understand you're leaving here and coming back in January.
We're leaving on the 8th, and we'll be back, I think, on the 20th. It's been another 3 weeks.
Okay, and then what about March and April? How much time do you think you'll be here then?
Let's see, that would be January, February. We'll spend maybe about 3 weeks in March, and I don't know about April. We'll see how things are going.
Okay.
I may get fired when I go back to the gallery, you know.
Okay, do you go to school?
Do I go to school?
I ask everybody else if they went to school.
Well, no, I haven't been to school. I think the last time was when I was in Hebrew school.
Okay.
Yeah.
How well did you do?
I did probably in the lower third of the class.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your teacher's name?
Mars Alsman. Remember Mars Alsman? Yes.
That's not, no, that was Rabbi Niamani that I knew.
You knew Rabbi. Didn't you know Mars Alsman?
No.
Long hair?
No. You remember Rabbi Schwab?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
And I had Mark Harnfield.
Was he any good?
Oh, yeah. He was a principal.
Okay.
Great man.
Well, I want to thank you for taking this time out.
Thank you, and I want to thank you for interviewing all of my grandchildren. And I hope that in many, many years to come that this will be very enlightening to all of us. See, I wish that I had a film of my grandfather, my great-grandfather. And thanks again.
Now, Elaine, this is a little documentary I'm making here. I've been asking everybody a lot of questions, and they've all promised they tell me the truth. You promise to tell the truth?
Yes.
Okay, I've interviewed both your kids and asked them some questions about what kind of punishment you give out. And basically, they're pretty kind to you. They didn't say too much what you do, but what do you do to discipline your children?
Oh, it depends.
Okay, you ever lock them in the room?
Punishment should fit the crime.
Okay, well.
Lock them in the room as in lock the door?
Mm-hmm.
No, that sounds like a good idea.
How long are they spending there?
Well, if they were punished, they get to get sent to their room.
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes. Depends. Michael doesn't have to stay as long as Robin. Robin may spend days or weeks in there.
I asked him what your kids fight about, and that was pretty much the idea I got, although they couldn't pinpoint anything. What do you think that Robin will be when she grows up? You have any idea?
Oh, yes. Robin's going to be a fashion consultant.
Does she like fashion?
Yeah, she likes to put things together.
I want to be that.
Oh, you changed your mind? Oh, what are you going to be?
A child psychologist.
A child psychologist. You think she'll really do that, or you think she'll be a fashion designer?
I think she's going to do something more artsy, craftsy, entrepreneur, more than a professional.
Maybe she'll design and manufacture ladies' clothes or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I see.
Something that takes some kind of
That was your
art
dad.
form.
And what about Michael?
Michael,
A pig rolling in the mud.
be a jock.
A jock. Okay, he is pretty athletic. What sports does he take now?
He likes soccer. He's playing basketball now.
And Tulane. Football.
He just started ice skating.
Well,
I see. How long are you staying down in Highland Beach this time?
We're leaving 26th.
And then back to Louisville?
Then we go to Miami to stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll back home.
What, any plans once you get back home?
Yeah, we have to go to Jerry's inauguration.
Oh, you know what Michael called, he couldn't remember Jerry's exact name. And he said, Jerry, ate a ham or something like that? Little girl, when you were a little girl, what did you think you wanted to be?
A nurse.
And that's what you became. And do you have any nursing responsibilities now?
No,
Okay. You think you will again sometime?
probably not.
Okay. Are you working for Bass and Weisberg? Doing what?
In the relocation department.
People still relocating to Louisville? Now, is it GE that's in Louisville? They just bought RCA, didn't they? I think they just announced they were going to buy, I think, RCA. You think that'll help your business?
No, because we have a plant assembly. It's like small appliances. Actually, they've been getting smaller and smaller every year. They make dishwashers and air conditioners, stoves, refrigerators, things that will go in houses. That's what that GE is. I don't know that RCA would affect it that much, because I don't know that anything they would run.
Now, you tell me, I heard before that you've been exercising to make your tennis game stronger. Have you been in any tournaments lately?
No.
Why not?
Actually, there's a tournament like this week that I'm here, and it takes a lot of time to play in a tournament.
Have you and Ron ever played mixed doubles?
In a tournament?
Yeah. Why not?
He's only played in one tournament so far.
Really? I'm surprised. Okay, you having a good time on this trip? Okay, I bet you wish it was a little bit warmer.
A little warmer would be nice. Even not any warmer, but the sun would
Okay.
be nice.
You've been down to Florida several times before. Has it usually been too cold, or have you had better weather?
Last time we were here, it was just as cold in December.
December, I think, is a bad month, to tell you the truth,
No, it's
for some reason, because I remember when Grandpa used to come down in December, it was not too good. Try to remember that next time, okay?
That's because of the kids. I mean, we either can come in December, April, or summer. That's
Oh.
the choice.
That's right. Okay, anything you want to say? Okay, thank you very much. A documentary here. I hope this comes out. Okay, what is your daughter doing
I
right
have to tell you one thing.
Go ahead.
I've only allowed one interview in my life, that was with Diane Sawyer, and I have no comment, Alan. No comment at this time.
now? That's right.
Children, listen.
We're pretending that we're lighting more candles. I just happen to have one. Okay. So it's pretend to light them. Okay. And let's
Is this for real?
That's for real.
Can we take it? Can we take it?
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah.
Everybody has
Everybody
to
gets that right. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Connecting.
They open their gifts.
Okay, we have to give you a card too, but I didn't kiss anybody yet. Robin, happy Hanukkah, happy birthday. Happy Hanukkah, Quentin.
Put all the paper. We got a big bag.
You get yours.
Okay, paper in here.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Mimi. Okay. Okay.
Spencer and Quentin. Here you go, Danielle.
For Danielle.
Happy
Thank you. Say thank you. Now she wants to get down.
Okay.
By the way, I got this from Robin, and it's, I got this from Robin, and it's, 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 it's,
Okay, thank you. Nicole? What are they? Okay, you want to show them to me? Okay, I'm going to come in. Okay, Michael? Oh, okay. Spencer, what you get? Let me see. Brad, what you get?
Weisberg. It's got Caesar's name in it. I'll read it to you tonight before you go to bed.
Spencer, what you get?
And look what I got. Poppy got this from Bonnie and Alan and the children for a picture.
Let me focus in on it, see if I can get a good picture.
Great. Isn't that great? And that's going to be it. We'll put
Hold
that in
on.
our Florida condominium. Thank
Hold
you.
it still, let me see. Okay.
Cisco, Sam, where's...
Got something in it, Mike? Michael, let's see. Come here.
Then, Nicole, show me what you got.
Huh? You got battery? It does? Maybe this can be
Spencer, what you get? Show me.
It's a, well, it's a puzzle of the world, but it has the...
Robin, what you got?
I'll get some clouds. Let me fix this. That looks wonderful.
Brielle, show me. Brielle.
Now, if those batteries don't work, I can bring her batteries.
So I said I had some, but they were in here, but they were dead.
Oh, Frankie, give me your cord.
Well, wait.
Oh, I only brought 8. I did?
Okay.
They were...
What is it? Because we have...
Okay, Bonnie, this is part of the Weisberg Family documentary. I've been asking some people some questions. Is it okay? Okay. Tell me what's been going on this weekend.
We've been celebrating the holidays with Mimi and Poppy and Barbara and Frank and Ron and Elaine and all the cousins.
Okay, what you been doing?
Going to Christmas parties.
And what's happening today?
We have the whole family at our house to celebrate Hanukkah and, most important, to celebrate Robin's 11th birthday.
What, anything unusual happened today in preparation for having everyone here?
The heater's not working, but it's always, you always have to have something go wrong. So that's okay. If that's the only thing that goes wrong, that's good.
Okay, try not to rock your chair, okay, because it's automatic focus.
Okay.
And what's happening right now downstairs?
Right now, the children are playing with all their Hanukkah presents in the living room, around the fire in the fireplace, and we have egg salad and caviar out to snack on, and probably spoil their dinner appetite. And there's music on, and everybody's enjoying their Hanukkah presents.
Did you go to Sunday school? For how many years?
To the 11th grade.
That was a long time. And were you bat mitzvahed?
Why are you bringing this up now?
Well, I mean, I was just asking people some unusual questions, sort of out of left field.
What it sounded like.
Okay. What else went on today? Anything?
But I worked this morning, and the children home for school for Christmas vacation, so it was kind of awkward having patients with children home. It was okay. And
How do you discipline your kids?
make them go in a room, scream at them.
Okay. Anything else you want to say?
Hope we have a lot of family reunions, and we do the interview every year. And everybody's down here. I'm really happy to have everybody in Miami show off our beautiful city. And I'm really happy to have it centered.
Okay. Anything else? Thank you very much. Okay, Frank, this is part of the Weisberg Family documentary. I've told everybody before, let me tell you that I'm going to ask some questions. Is that all right?
Fine.
You tell the truth?
Tell the truth.
Okay. Now, Frank, how long have you been down in Florida this time?
Let's see, we got down about 5 or 6 days ago, and we're going to leave in 2 days. There will be a total of about 8 days, I think.
What have y'all been doing?
Well, we went to Mom and Dad's new condo, which is outstanding. It's just every piece in there seems to be a work of art, including the condominium itself. I'm very happy that they bought that condo because it's what a pleasure to go out on the balcony and just see the ocean. I've never really been in a condominium where you can just walk out on the balcony and see the ocean.
And what plans y'all have when you get back?
Well, when we get back, probably just, we're getting back on the 28th, and we get in hopefully
Okay, Frank, before we interrupt you, you're about to tell me what you're going to be doing when you go back.
Right, we just had a break. We just had something to eat. We're going to Jerry Abramson's inauguration as mayor of the city of Louisville, which will be on the 28th. That's the night we get back. So we're looking forward to it. It's a black tie affair. Ronnie and Lane are going.
Ron was telling me before about the Bass and Weisberg Christmas party. Tell us about that.
We had a party. We had a wonderful year this year, and the company's larger than it's ever been before. So we invited all of our people to a big ball in the Crystal Ballroom of the Brown Hotel. We had a band, had a good band, and probably it wasn't supposed to be formal, but probably 25% of the men and half the women all came in formal attire, and everything went perfectly. The program lasted about 30 minutes, in which I thanked everybody for their loyalty and how much we appreciated them. And we said a few words about Mom and Dad. We missed them because they were here in Florida and were unable to attend. And it turned out beautifully. Everybody had a wonderful time.
Now tell me, Frank, you were bar mitzvah, right?
I think so, yeah.
How old were you at the time?
13.
That's pretty unusual, don't you think? Let's see. What else? What else is new? Or I should be able to ask better questions than that, since I'm asking the questions. What color is your sweater? I can't see.
Well, as Bonnie would say, vanilla.
Vanilla.
She would say white.
Oh, you've heard about that.
I've heard about that, yes.
Okay, well, what color do you think the piano is?
Oh, the piano is vanilla.
You think so?
Yeah, it's an off-white.
Not white. Okay. How long has it been since you've been here in Miami?
Oh, it's probably been about 4 or 5 years since I've been here.
That long? I think Ron said it'd been that long too.
Yeah.
How do you discipline your children?
Well, we try not to spank them, although we have on occasion if they've gotten terrible. But most of the time what we do is we put them in their room, and that's their punishment.
How do the kids generally get into fights? Who fights with who?
Well, they both started at one time or another. I guess Nicole probably is more of a tease than Brad, and she's the older one. Now the stuff about going in the room worked beautifully until a couple years ago, but a couple of years ago, at one time we were on an airplane and they were getting into each other. And we told them if they didn't stop, they'd go to the room, and they stopped, even though they're in the plane. But now they've wised up a little bit.
I see. What do you think Nicole will be when she grows up?
Oh, Nicole could be most anything.
What's her personality like?
She's very studious. She reads more books than we can supply her with. She's very bright, to the point where it's amazing sometimes.
What grade is she in?
She's in the first grade.
And she's already reading.
Oh, she reads probably, Barbara could tell you better than I, but probably 7, 8 books a day. And
it's a lot of books.
Yeah. I mean, she came to us a couple weeks ago and told us how to spell Mississippi. And then she said, "You want me to spell it backwards?" And she did.
That's amazing.
Which I cannot do. And she just rattled it off.
Where do you get all these books? At the public library?
Yeah, we buy some of them, but most of them we go to the library.
Yeah, we do that too, and Brielle reads a lot, but I'm not sure if last year this time when she was in the first grade, you know, because first grade's only half over now, whether she was reading that much.
Yeah,
that's
she
really
reads an
quite a
awful
bit.
lot. I mean, I unfortunately never read anywhere near what she reads.
Now, what about Bradley? What's he like?
Now, Bradley, on the other hand, is not as studious as Nicole. Bradley's very comical. He's very much by the book. He's very serious. I saw his interview that you had with him yesterday, and you can see how serious he was about things. But Bradley's got a cute personality, and you know, he tries very hard to do what he does, and he usually does it well. People like him. All of his teachers tell us how much, you know, he's liked by all of the other students in the class, and he shares very well. I think Bradley would be very well rounded.
Okay, and any idea about Danielle?
Danielle, I don't know. She's, at times she's very stubborn, like both Barbara and Nicole. And it's really too early to tell. I think she's 19 months old now, and it's pretty difficult. She's not going to be the tallest woman in the world when she grows up. She's very small and petite, and she looks like she's going to have a cute figure, but it's hard to tell.
Okay, anything else?
We're enjoying ourselves. Really glad that Mom and Dad bought the condominium. They seem, both of them individually, seem to be enjoying it tremendously, which I'm really happy about. And I'm just real pleased. And to come down here for the very first time and see it, and then all the families getting together, because there's really 4 sets of us, including Mom and Dad, and it was not as hectic as we thought it was going to be. It's been an awful lot of fun. And the children have gotten along beautifully. I don't think that we've had a fight between, you know, any of the different sets of children. They've all just really enjoyed being with each other. The girls got together with the girls, and the boys got together with the boys, and they've had a wonderful time. I've never seen, you know, Bradley and Nicole have so much fun. Bradley told me yesterday when we went to this ocean world, he said, "This is the funnest vacation we've ever had." And that really says it all. And Nicole too. The first day she got to we went down on the beach. She'd never been on a sand beach before. And Nicole does not show her emotions that much, but she actually screamed. I mean, just you know, screamed. She was having so much fun. She jumped up and down, and they've really had a wonderful time. It has been a fun vacation.
Well, thank you for giving us a good interview, and
thank you for interviewing, because I think this is great that we have this a really good documentary, you know, at this time in our life that we will enjoy at other times in our lives.
Okay, well, thank you very much. Okay, Barbara.
Yeah.
this is part of what I've been calling a Weisberg Family documentary. I'm going to be asking you some questions. I don't know if you were in the room when I was interviewing anyone else, but I'll be asking some questions. I hope that's okay.
That's fine, and I was not in the room.
Okay, although you did see some of the interviews on TV.
Yes, I saw them recorded, but I wasn't there when you were taking them.
Okay, what did you think of some of those interviews?
I thought Ron's was the best.
Yeah, his was really good. It's quite unique.
I'd really like to do that too.
Well, I don't know. We're not going. He's already done it. We're not going to let you off the hook that easily.
Okay.
Okay, Barb.
Yes.
How have you enjoyed your vacation this time?
Well, I didn't want to come. I've loved it.
Okay, well that's good. What have you liked about it in particular?
Well, the best part is our kids being with your kids.
Well, I know I've appreciated that a lot.
Thank you. Our kids get to be with Michael and Robin, but they don't get to see Brielle, Quentin, and Spencer, and they really enjoy their company, and I'd like the cousins to be together more often.
Tell me how do you think Nicole and Brielle got along?
I think they're on the same wavelength. I think Bradley and Spencer could be such good buddies if they lived in the same place, don't you? They're just really cute together. And maybe when they get older, your kids can come stay with us, even without you.
I think that's a great idea, and I'm all in favor of it. I'd even do it now, but Bonnie's a little reluctant to let them fly without us.
Yeah, they're too young. Now, I don't know whether Quentin and Danielle will ever have a lot in common because that 1 year or year and a half makes a big difference. Quentin's 3, isn't he?
3, yes. He just turned 3.
Yeah, Danielle's 19 months, and it's a considerable difference.
Now, Frank was telling me before about how Nicole reads a lot. Tell me some of the, really fascinating things about things she can do.
Well, Nicole's a good student. She likes to read. She's very private. She likes to draw and to color on her own and to create things on her own. She's not real physical, although we've heard from her gym teacher that she's doing quite well. We thought she'd do nothing. They said she's very strong and she's attempting everything. So she's pulling our leg. She tries.
What do you think she might do when she grows up?
I don't know, but probably something fairly studious.
And how about Brad?
Well, Bradley is, he loves school. Brad's more social. He's more outgoing. He does well in most sports. He's real agile. And he'll probably, I don't know what he'll do when he grows up, but he'll do fine.
Does he play any sports now?
No.
What?
Well, right now he's taking basketball. He's taking soccer, swimming lessons, t-ball. That was so cute, t-ball. I can't think of the other sports. Most of the sports we have at the Jewish Community Center in Louisville, and they're wonderful activities, and Brad's been enrolled in all of them.
That's good. The only thing Spencer does now is he took swimming lessons.
I would imagine he's a great swimmer, isn't he?
He's a very good swimmer. And we were hoping to enroll him in soccer, but he didn't want to do it, so we just didn't want to force it on him.
Is he fast?
Swimmer?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure he's fast. He's a good swimmer, things like that. But this is the interview of you. Now tell me, Danielle, what could you possibly predict anything about her now?
She's sweet. Danielle's too young to predict what she'll enjoy, but she's got a great temperament. She is an easy baby. She's cooperative. She's flexible. She's sweet. I have no complaints about any of our kids. We've got good kids. We're lucky. We've got good kids like you've got good kids.
Thank you.
And that's why they get along, too.
Well, I'm not sure why they do, but they seem to.
I think so. Is this enough, Alan?
Well, I was just going to ask you a couple more questions, okay?
This is more than most people could ever get out of me, Alan.
Well, you want me to stop?
Go on.
I don't
No,
know.
well, I'll tell you. Let me just ask a couple more questions. If you don't want to answer them, that's all right. You know, we've been focusing on the Weisberg family, but you've got your own family, right?
Yeah.
Now, do I understand you and Frank went to Charlotte for Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
And who was there in your family? Why don't you tell us about your family? Because I don't remember all their names. You have sisters.
I knew we should have stopped.
Okay, well, I'll get off that second, but let me ask you a different question.
Okay, we just went to visit my family. There are 3 sisters, and they all came home. And my older sister Lynn is married, so she was there with her husband and my niece and nephew. My
younger, is about to get married. She was there with her fiance, who is a wonderful person, and Sharon and Rick. And then Joni, the youngest sister, is just out of school and it's her first year of working.
What's she doing?
She is in computer graphics. And she loves it. She's in Florida. Where? In Tampa. Tampa, Florida.
That's good to know, because I have occasion to get over there from time to time.
Really? So I had a wonderful time with my family, and Frank said he did too. And the kids loved it.
Do you get back there once a year or so?
Yes, we go there once a year.
Now, do you know Matthews, North Carolina?
Sure I do. Matthews is right outside of Charlotte.
Have you ever been there?
Yes. You have a friend there.
I have a friend there. You think maybe you'd ever look him up? I doubt it.
Well, we always go home for Thanksgiving when we call him. Who is it?
His name is Glenn Barron. He's a veterinarian in, last I heard, in Matthews.
We asked my mother about him, didn't we? And didn't she know who he was?
I think so.
We've already asked my parents, and they know who he is. You have to remind me of this after we get off the camera.
Okay. Well, I'm really basically done. I want to thank you very much.
Good.
Is there anything you would like to add or anything?
Well, I just want you to know this is the most anyone's ever gotten out of me, and
What do you attribute that to?
in watching the other interviews, I thought in the years to come it would be really neat to watch us all grow older together, especially the kids. So I thought, might as well let you do this.
Well, you know, I'm sort of having my own sort of fun doing this, but I figured I'd let the camera talk, and I'm trying to stay out of it as much as I can.
I just want to make sure you're interviewed now. Can we cut?
Sure.
No?
Okay. Bye. Take your finger off.
Okay.
You see an R that's lit up?
Yes.
That means it's recorded.
Okay, Alan, we've kind of switched roles here a little bit. And since you've done all the interviewing, I thought it'd be nice for you to be interviewed and to be part of this historical record. So, let me start off just by asking you, have you enjoyed this weekend with the whole family here?
It's been great.
Good.
Really great.
Yeah. It's nice to get everybody together.
Yeah, we ought to do it more often. I think now that Mom and Dad have a place up in Highland Beach, we ought to do it more often.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, what have been the highlights so far?
Well, I thought Lion Country Safari was a lot of fun. And the moments we had there, I remember with the elephant, when the elephant came over to our van and started shaking his head. We really had no idea what was going to happen.
Yeah. He was very close to the van, wasn't he?
Oh, he was just a matter of maybe 3 feet.
Right. Yeah. For whomever's watching, or if we forgot, we all went in Alan's van. Were there about 10 of us or 12 of us?
11.
11 of us, yeah. It was fun.
I'll tell you what else I had a lot of fun
Okay.
today. After all of us went down to my office this afternoon, Ron and I went to the grocery store.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we had a blast.
What'd you do?
We got some corn and 2 heads of romaine lettuce, broccoli, a dozen jumbo eggs, a gallon of oil, and a small container of black caviar.
Yeah, well, what's so much fun about that?
It was just a lot of fun.
Just had a good time. Good, good. You know,
really the highlight.
I hope not. You know, we've been talking in the other interviews, which I thought were extremely appropriate. We talked about our children.
Well, wait a second.
Yes?
Are you implying something here?
No, I'm just saying, I think that maybe you might want to talk about your children.
Oh, okay. I thought, okay.
Why don't you, what about Brielle? Tell us about Brielle. What is she like at this stage in her life, and where do you think she's going to be? And
Brielle is a very domineering, aggressive in nature, very bright little girl who's very smart, and loves to win, and she doesn't like to lose, and she usually wins. And assuming we can control that very strong personality, I think she'll be able to do whatever she wants.
That sounds accurate from my side as well.
You know, just the other day we asked her what her best subject was, you know, implying singular, and typically she said all of her subjects except Spanish. And then that she had strong feelings about too. But she had a great Spanish accent. And I just hope she learns Spanish, because if she's going to continue to live here, she's going to have to become hopefully bilingual. Otherwise she'll be at a severe disadvantage.
How about Spencer?
Spencer is more quiet and is more sensitive, I think. Not as aggressive, but I think that's partially because of his position vis-a-vis Brielle. Because whenever he has to compete with Brielle, it's a little difficult, because not only is she's well, primarily because she's older, and so I think it makes it difficult for him to compete with her. So what we're trying to do is get him involved in other activities where he's not competing with her, where he can be on his own. And I'm sure he'll do fine.
How about Quentin?
Quentin, I'm not sure, but I have a feeling that he's going to be, well, first of all, you have to understand, I'm the third of 3 children, and Bonnie's the third of 3 children, and so is Quentin. So how can it go wrong? And not only that, 3 is Bonnie's magic number. And you see, Bonnie was born for the 3rd day of the 3rd month, and Bonnie's, as you may all be aware, is 33 years old, and she's had 3 children, and there are other 3s involved. And you know, she was an athlete. She's in the numbers.
Very interesting. Yeah. Okay. Anything else that you'd like to talk about for posterity?
Well, no, other than I've enjoyed very much taking these pictures. Maybe all these other pictures that I take, maybe Ronnie will be able to edit, because I don't edit. I just take pictures. But I hope to be able to continue to do it. I think it's a neat thing to do. Think of some new questions. Just say it's really very nice, everyone coming down. We appreciate it. And that's about it.
Okay, well, we appreciate you doing it, and hopefully we could almost do this annually, because I'm sure it'll be fun to watch them next year, and then take some more each year to see the children grow and mature.
I'd like to, next time, whenever we all get together again, I'd like to have another formal picture taken.
Yes, yes. And maybe we can do it here in Miami.
Well, whenever.
Since we're all coming here now, you know, that'd be good. Okay, Alan, well, thank you very much.
Okay.
Man, roll them up and roll them up. Put them in the bed, huh? Yeah. He said, hey, he said bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. That's it. Get Poppy a kid. Get Poppy a kid. Get Poppy a kid. That's a kid.
Danielle, how old are you now? Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, and blue's your favorite color.
Blue's your favorite color.
How about that? Yes. I'm trying to get that. There we go.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, let me just see her
hear
walking.
that?
Put her down. I want to see her walk.
She did say thank you, didn't she? Where are you going? Turn around. Uncle Alan can see you. Okay? Go over to Uncle Ronnie. Where's Uncle Ronnie? Go to Uncle Ronnie. Go to Ronnie. Go to Uncle Alan. Okay. She's not very talkative, that one. Okay. That's you, Dan. Here it is, the 26th of December, 1985. It's the close of our family reunion. This is our second reunion. And very gratifying for Mom and I to have our sons, our daughters, and grandchildren here. And I hope that we set an example for our sons and daughters to have this reunion for many, many years to come, and hoping that their children will set an example for their children. I do want to thank all of our kids for coming down here. And thank you, Alan and Bonnie, for having this little fair this evening. We really got a great kick out of it. I think the most important thing was that the cousins were able to be together, and that's so gratifying to all of us. They really get to know each other because We are 1,000 miles away, and it's hard for us to get together, but I hope that we'll do it for many, many years to come. And I just want to thank you, and it's been a great, great pleasure.